At your job, do you ever have to deal with a nose roller? How about a snub pulley? Well, if you're installing a new conveyor belt system, dealing with the different components can sound like you're speaking a foreign language. Luckily, you've got a team ready to help. Grainger's technical product specialists are fluent in maintenance, repair, and operations. So whenever you want to talk shop, just reach out. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is a take on the great Kenny Rogers song. It's from the album The Gambler, and the concept is don't count your money when you're sitting at the table. So whether you're trying to, in sales and trying to lock up sales, or whether you're doing a deal, one of the things that happens with people is they start to count the commission they have coming, the exit they have coming, the capital gain they have coming, and they start to get so wound up in all the different accounting intricacies of it and what it's going to mean to their portfolio, what it's going to mean to the company's revenues, what it's going to mean to everything else, that sometimes it can lead to poor judgment. It can lead you to sort of getting so enthralled with the concept of doing the deal that you don't think that much about, do you actually want to do the deal? It can get you so enthralled at selling to the customer and feeling so desperate that you need that sale to try and close up the loop for this quarter that you could be desperate in that discussion with the customer, the client. And so the concept is that I'm a big believer in is how do you find just a little distance from whatever you're doing, whether it's sales, selling a business, whatever business you're in, so that you can continue to maintain a calm and thoughtful mindset, whether on a sales call, a deal call, whatever you're doing. And I think a lot of it comes back to, I know that personally I'm in trouble when I'm looking at a sale, I'm looking at a deal, and I'm doing so much time micromanaging specific numbers that in some ways directionally they matter, but one bit one direction, one bit the other direction wouldn't really matter. And when you get so caught up in the micromanagement, the micro dissecting of numbers, you could end up losing the proper judgment as to whether you want to do that sales deal with this particular customer, whether you want to sell this part of whatever it is to this particular buyer, whether you want to sell that piece of real estate or whatever it is, because you get so busy counting your money or counting the money than actually thinking about, is this sensible? Does it make sense? Do I want to work with these people? And a ton more. So today's topic is don't count your money when you're sitting at the table. And thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. You're obviously a big Kenny Rogers fan from back in the day, and that might date me some, so I'm a little embarrassed by that. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.